What's going on YouTube? Tony Pazzo here, back with a video on Pixel 4a. Been using the phone for about 3 days. It is right now August 7th. I got the phone August 4th, and I'm here to tell you the phone definitely rocks, man. I'm really enjoying the phone. Photos on here. I haven't done a lot of videos, but I've been taking photos like crazy. Definitely the camera is a A+ camera. Headphone jack on top. This phone is $349. We have a speaker on the bottom, USB Type-C, and a microphone, and then we have on the top earpiece, which doubles also as a speaker, and we have that 8-megapixel front-facing selfie cam. What is it? The punch hole design. So it's in the screen right there. And let me see what else. The fingerprint reader on the back is definitely a beast. We'll go ahead and test that out real quick. Not the fastest, but definitely very accurate. Every time I use it, very accurate. Always unlocks the phone, no issues there. So yeah, 72 hours later, I've been using the phone. Hashtag Team Pixel, hashtag gift from Google. Google sent this out to me for a review, so full disclosure on that. I do like the buttons, how raised they are. They're like really raised. The phone is definitely not too slippery. It does have like a textured back, and I've been using it without a case, as you guys can see, fingerprints and everything around it, and it's been holding up pretty good so far. I haven't even noticed any scratches or dings or anything like that, just fingerprints. So what I noticed so far coming from the iPhone SE, definitely Pixel 4a has a much brighter, a much more beautiful display, a much more bigger display. So it's about the same size, I would say, as the iPhone SE 2020. When it comes to in hand, it's maybe just a tiny bit taller and tiny bit wider, but other than that, it feels almost identical to holding the iPhone SE as far as size goes. So I do have, once again, let me see, I'll show you. I'm using two carrier services on here. One is Google Fi, which I got a month free, and the other one is Mint Mobile. So Google Fi comes with the phone. So if you got the phone, you're a reviewer and you got the phone from Google, you can activate your Google Fi. I do recommend that you remove the SIM, the Google Fi SIM card that's in it, and you use the eSIM. That's the way you're going to get the $30, the 30 days free credit with Google Fi. So read up on that. That's the way I got it. And I went ahead and set it up that way, and I got an email confirming my 1 month free with Google Fi service. So yeah, that's just a little quick tip there. If you got the phone, make sure you use eSIM, not the physical SIM. So I'm using two SIMs. One is Mint Mobile, once again, the physical SIM, and the other one is an eSIM, which is Google Fi. So I'm using both. So the first couple of days, I would say I was using Mint Mobile, and I was getting about, on one charge, 24 hours later, off that one charge, I got about over 5 hours, 5.5 hours on screen time. So definitely a 3180 milliamp battery definitely kicks the iPhone SE's butt. You know, that's a no given, because a bigger battery, obviously going to get better battery life. So iPhone has an 1821, which I think still is for the size, it's still a good battery. But this one definitely, when you use this phone, you're not going to have battery anxiety, you know, worried about the battery life and turning stuff off and on. Definitely good battery life. Beautiful display. Dual speakers on here, by the way. You got one on the bottom on this side, USB Type-C, and you got the microphone, and you got the one from the earpiece, which doubles as a speaker. So sounds pretty good. I mean, it doesn't get the loudest from my usage, but it sounds nice. The tones are real nice. Then we got that amazing headphone jack and another microphone, and the 12-megapixel camera. I have been taking a lot of photos, haven't used a lot of videos yet, so I haven't did any video tests, but so far so good. Let me show you all the apps that I have installed on here. You guys can kind of see what I have on here installed. Comes pre-installed, obviously, with all the Google apps. A couple of them you have to install, but when I did the transfer over, I transferred everything over from my iPhone SE, contacts, everything. I just used my Lightning to USB-C cable, plugged it in both devices, and just transferred everything over. It was pretty seamless, pretty fast. I got a video on that, just never uploaded it. But so far, this is one of those phones that I could definitely recommend to someone who is looking for a phone that's going to last them a very long time. I mean, you're going to get 3 years of updates. It's $349. Going to have the best cameras in the game. A lot of people take photos, more photos than videos. But like I said, I haven't touched on the videos yet, but I will. So this is the phone that I would recommend. You know, it doesn't have the latest processor, quote unquote. It's not a flagship processor. It's more of a budget end processor. And those that are going to nitpick are probably going to nitpick on that, on the processor. But I'm telling you, 3 days later of me using the phone, it's been pretty smooth. I mean, the only way you can actually maybe can tell that it's a little bit slower than the flagships is maybe putting a flagship next to it and doing opening apps and stuff like that. But for me, you know, it's been great. It's been smooth, no hiccups, and I'm really enjoying the phone. But yeah, stay tuned for some more videos on the Google Pixel 4a. This is the one that I could definitely recommend, hands down, without any issues. It has pretty much everything you're going to need. And yeah, stay tuned for some more coverage on this phone. It's a beast. It's well worth the money. It's 128 gigs of internal storage with 6 gigs of RAM for $349 with amazing cameras, dual speakers, beautiful display. It gets very bright. And I just like the design on it this year. So yeah, we out. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.